So, yeah, not the video I wanted to make this week. With 114 subscribers, which still amazes me for a nothing channel like mine. And I feel like I have to make a video just to keep people updated on things, but I'm sick. I have an ear infection. It really sucks, and I look gross. I'm actually supposed to be at work, but I was falling down dizzy earlier, so I called in. Ear infections are horrible. So if you've watched my other videos, you know I like to garden, and I wanted to tell you a little something. So I had all these pre-sprouted seeds that I carefully planted in the garden. And back here, near the fence, I had corn seedlings that I had sprouted and had in little paper pots and everything. Carefully planted them and separated them. The next morning, I found every single one of them broken. Some animal walked through my garden and broke every single corn seedling. That was really disappointing. And then I had, in front of that, I had watermelon and cucumber. And you can see, if you can see these white things here, and those are the paper towels that I originally sprouted the seeds on. Birds pulled up every single seedling. They also pulled up my basil that I had planted over here. So I just went to the store and I bought plants. I bought a watermelon plant. I bought a cucumber plant. And if you're wondering about this, I found that you can grow bigger cucumbers if you let them climb. Right? And I bought some fresh corn seeds. There's some corn starting to sprout now. This time I just put it directly in the ground. You know, so I got some corn sprouting again. And between each little patch of corn, I planted some potatoes that were sprouting. So that should keep them nice and separated. And then I bought pepper plants and tomato plants and a basil plant. And I still have some seeds that I was trying to pre-sprout that are starting to show up. Molly Weasley, please don't dig up the garden. She likes to dig for things. The only ones that the birds left alone were like my radish seedlings and my carrot seedlings. And I think that's because I didn't sprout those on paper towels. I just put them directly in the paper pots. So, yeah. I mean, we'll see if these... I tripped on the sprinkler. We'll see if these get any bigger. They're tomato seedlings. So they're like the last attempt. Well, not the last attempt. I got some other seeds in some paper pots, and we'll see if they even grow, because they're from those dried peppers that I ate. I still have a bunch of those dried peppers. I keep meaning to grind them into regular powdered spices, but I wanted to try to sprout the seeds. And yeah, if you're wondering about all this, I've been trying to convince Dad to get rid of it, but he keeps saying that he's going to build something with all that wood. I hate it. It's gross. It needs to go away. She keeps climbing on it, which is why it is behind a fence. Molly, please don't eat grass. Molly, I know your stomach is not upset. So, yeah, I was just really upset. I cried because all that hard work, every single corn seedling broken, every single watermelon and cucumber seedling pulled up. Molly, please get away from my corn. You know, and it happened through the night, so it has to be either the raccoon that lives in the neighbor's bamboo, or there's this orange and white cat that some idiot keeps letting wander, and it's a mean cat too. I have half a mind to get a feral cat trap and trap the cat and take it to a shelter, because nobody likes that cat. And it likes to come into my garden and poop. So I could totally see it killing my corn. Yeah, I'm really disappointed that all that happened, because all that hard work for nothing. Anyway, I decided to start a gardening wish list on Amazon, because gardening is expensive. But I know that the majority of my subscribers are actually kids who don't have, you know, so that's why I try to keep my content semi-clean most of the time. But let's face it, it's 2019. You kids are probably exposed to way worse on just regular television. You know, not even cable television. But, yeah, I don't actually expect anybody to buy stuff from my wish list. But I thought it would be nice to try. It was very frustrating, though, because a lot of the seeds were saying organic and non-GMO. So I didn't put a whole lot of seeds on there because I'm pro-GMO, because GMOs, just like vaccines, are safe, and you have to be a complete and total idiot to believe otherwise. And organic is a total scam, plus it's been scientifically proven that organic is actually worse for the environment, because organic uses tons of highly toxic pesticides, and it requires 3 times more land and way more water, yet produces fewer crops than GMOs. So yeah, you want to eat GMOs if you want to fight climate change. GMOs are safe, GMOs are nice, and truthfully everything is a GMO anyway. Like corn used to look way more like wheat, so there's no such thing as non-GMO corn. Watermelon used to be like really small and sour, so there's no such thing as non-GMO watermelon. Carrots, of course, used to be purple, so all carrots are GMOs, especially orange carrots. So yeah, eat GMOs, fight climate change. That's about all I have to say about that. I mean, I just wish people would stop, because you know who hates GMOs? Anti-vaxxers, that's who. And why would you take advice from people who refuse to give their children life-saving vaccines, yet turn around and give them bleach enemas? Just give your kid a vaccine. It's safe. It'll keep them healthy. It won't burn out their intestinal lining, Yeah. Anyway, this is my video. I'm going to try to experiment with trying to edit videos in the future. I kind of want to do a cooking video, but I'm so bad at editing, I basically need software that is like made for a 3-year-old. I had a friend who recommended some, so I'm going to try, and if it succeeds, I might do better quality videos in the future. At the very least, I'm going to do a cooking video, because it's like a 2-day process, because I have to make a marinade the night before, right? And then cook it the next day. What is that thing? Is that a tree branch? Or did something fall? What the heck? Oh, it's a big long piece of bamboo from the neighbors and their stupid bamboo. I hate that freaking bamboo so much. I hate it so much. And of course there's some lovely spider webs up here. Yeah. I don't know if I mentioned this. Mom grew this apricot tree from a seed. She ate an apricot and she planted the seed, and this grew. And I'm going to be honest, I don't like apricots. But Mom does, so it makes her happy. That's the important thing. Okay. I'm done babbling now. Like I said, stupid cat or raccoon killed my corn. Stupid birds pulled up my seed, my watermelon and basil and all that. So, but I did go and I bought a ghost pepper plant. So we'll see how that goes. I know it doesn't look very sunny right now, but when the sun gets right in the right position, it gets very sunny in that area. So it should be good. Bye.